Hey, what's up, bag holders? Welcome back to the main account. Market up or down, the market was down. Flips are on, swings are on, everything's on. So, first things first, we need to get the spreadsheet caught up. We had some activity today. If y'all follow on the website, you can see 3M paid us a little dividend. Remember, that's part of our spinoff initiative to help us curb our taxes. Obviously, it won't work if the thing goes up, but it's like a risk-free trade in my humble opinion. I've got an order to sell Bitcoin that has not been filled, but we can start there, and you can see my pain with this market. It's just the way this market is and the brokerage amounts. I'm at 73,410, and you're like, well, wait a minute, the price is above 73,410. Yes, it is, and that's my pain. So we have to let it get above that so that the market makers can make their money, or whatever the deal is on how this market gets settled out. So look for that to sell. I don't expect any problems there. I put the order in obviously on this candle right here, but here we are. So it didn't fill, and then we're knocking on the door again. So hopefully that thing goes through. We'll skip around a little bit. We can go ahead and do the rest of the commodities, though. We don't have anything else going on here. We're holding Ethereum from this candle right here, and we're just looking for a sell, but it's not close. Gold, silver, we're looking to buy. That's that. The next one I have on my list, we'll probably go back to the day trade stuff, but I have do them in order, or I'll get all jacked up. We've got this sucker here, B. Not a big trade by any means, but you can see when we bought it, the stock basically went sideways, but it really went against us a little bit, and so this is not going to be an impressive trade. I chickened a bit early, got out of it early, so it's even smaller. Looks like a 2% trade, and we held it quite a long time. So this is a dud and will drive the average down, but that's all right. It looks like annualized 7.32, so it can't all be tens. But a lot of the times, hell, a 7 will work. All right. We got position filled for Expeditors. This needs to go back down to Earth. Throw this fish back off the stringer so we can catch it again, bro. That sounds good to me. It's like fishing on the dock. All right, so we did get filled on a buy order here for Expeditors. This will be a swing trade. Looks like we've done this one before. 13, 24, and still keeping it at around 1% of my total account. But if we pull the order up here, we got filled at 121.52 per share. For those curious, just like we put in yesterday. So if you follow the system, that's exactly what's happening. We did have some stuff go on in the day trade sector, but let's go ahead and look at the flour company. And we got flowers today. You can see it's the RSI is not that high now, 64, but I sold it up here. I sold it at the high of the day. This was a huge gainer. It may not look like it on the chart, but 59.22 per share is what we got, so $1 more than where it is now. And this should be a nice bagger here. And really, there's no downside to selling early because when I have capital available, I put it to use. So if nothing else, we'll be selling options. This was a 10.38% return. Awesome. For 145.75% annualized returns. So if you average the last two together, the average is 76.54%. And if you take all the trades we've shown on the main account here for the swing trade strategy, the average is 104.16%. So you can see that even after you average the good, the bad, and the ugly, we're feeling lucky, punk. You know what I'm saying? It works. And the only thing that'll change as market conditions change is the frequency of the entries, right? So as people think, what if the market crashes? Well, it will crash, so it's not if, it's just when. It will dip again, and then we just won't be getting this cross above the 20. It won't happen as very often. Okay, so we had some really good hits at the open as well. Even though Bitcoin did not fill my exit, the reason I trade this particular ticker is the levered Bitcoin 2X is it trades like a stock. So I can just put a market order in and get the hell out, which is exactly what I did right here at the open. So down here, right here at the open. And I'm curious. Let's see how we did here. Looks like it was a decent sized position. 3, 6, 9 lot. A lot of 9. For a lot of profits. That's what I'm talking about right there. Whole lot of nada. And it's nice to have a strategy like, holy cow, this is a good hit. I need to add a equals this one divided by this one. And we need to make it a percent with 2 decimals. I always guesstimate it, but yeah, it was a 5.96% returns here. From here, from this lot of 9 here, to bam, woke up, boom. And I have fun with this. And the only reason I go through the struggles of the real Bitcoin, Ethereum, real with quotations, right, is because it's 24 hours. And it doesn't count against PDT, so you got that going for you too, for newbies. Oil. I love oil. And it come through again for me today. This was a baby trade. This was only 2 lots. But I am open to receive. So put the money in my damn account. This one ain't going to run up crazy like Bitcoin or whatever, but you know, you got small, medium, large on pretty much everything. So it's okay to have a little bit of variety. And we're going to add the same function here so that way I can look at the returns more detailed, you know. Just a little eye candy. Remember, I don't ever take a loss unless EBIX goes bankrupt. 3.94% returns. So when you look at it, I only got 2 lots in right here at the end of the day at 2 o'clock. And then I woke up with 4% more money. And if it sounds too good to be true, it feels like that as well. But it's happening. All right, here at the end of the day, we were able to get a few lots here on the SPXL, bouncing off the golden line. Obviously, we're in profits now, so that will be the story to be continued. But that's what we got for commodities and the day trade spots. So now we just need to go through swing trades and put a flip in. And what we're looking for is a reason to put a sell order in or an entry, right? It looks like that sucker's gonna break out, man. I always think of that Doors song, break onto the other side. This leg it might hit again. It's at a 30.9, and we're gonna lock in that divot. We just locked in that dividend, so that's pretty awesome. Boeing's setting up for a second entry, and then we're waiting on second entry here on Apple. So you can see they all do not work out, but we do not have that many positions open anymore. This is just a sideways chop. Don't overdo it. That's just sideways. And the next move after sideways is usually up. How far up? We don't know, but probably at least up to here. It should be roughly around this little line. I mean, it's the same things that happen over and over and over again. 59. Wow, that sucker is nice. That's a perfect trade. Straight up. We're still hanging on, no? All right, so for our flips, I don't think they're in order any particular way. And we should be looking to swing trade these as well, in all honesty. I was thinking about this today at work. Some of these positions, well, all of them, they're huge, okay? They're just really big. They're just positions that went against me, which is fine. But they need to graduate into a swing trade at some point. So let's go ahead and do that. So that not only do we get out earlier, but we get out for bigger profits as well, because your time has a value. And this one right here is setting up 1302 over a 1304, so it has not set up yet, but we will take this as a swing trade entry and stop buying it on the 30, okay, just because it's massive. And we'll reserve the flip trades for things that come on the screen are fresh. You know what I mean? So I've had some of these a very, very, very long time. Pfizer here, 36. So we're just let that one roll. But the one we've been flipping has been none other than Sirius, right? So we're going to stick with good old reliable. Looks like we have some. The sell price has changed because we were dismissed. Yada, yada, yada. We haven't settled, and I don't have real-time market data because I'm cheap. And to be truthful, it doesn't matter for what the strategy I employ. But looks like we'll go with 414, which I think is different than even what we did a few seconds ago. But that's what it shows. So there's a method, and I just follow it. I do not overthink it, and I'm not smart enough to come up to a better conclusion. So there's that order in. I'm just going to do one. I'm still trying to get my taxes under control here. I guess we can go ahead and add this sucker, can't we? Hopefully it's not here long enough to even matter, but this is buy two, so we're in the flow. We're doing the thing. Everything's cool. But yeah, as positions get huge, we need to be more choosy about when we buy. We still use math as an advantage to lower the cost basis. However, we don't want to leave our chin exposed too much, as let's see here. All right, we're looking for a swing trade entry now. How beautiful that is. Cream rises to the top, but also sometimes shit floats. So it's good to see the stuff go up. And take the risk off. what goes up must come down, and it does. I think we had a few we're kind of watching too, but I don't think there's a huge amount of interest. But we still follow the process, go through the motions here, and stay consistent. That's the one thing most people would never do. And there's no way you can run a screener for this strategy. You just have to look. And that actually adds value to the strategy, right? Because people are not looking for exactly what we're looking for, right? It gives us opportunity to get in with a clear signal, a clear entry signal, and a clear exit signal, but without crowded waters, right? It's perfect. And it can be used in all kinds of different variety of ways on a variety of different assets. There's our foot locker. It did hit below the 30. I would love it to take out those lows just to get the stop losses out. And then that's going to be a big trade. When they go parabolic down, sometimes you get a parabolic up too. But it's just going to take a while for the averages to come down and give us an opportunity for a clear entry signal. All right, nice easy day. Hopefully y'all are happy the market's finally rolling off a little. If you're not, you've got some money in the wrong spot, or you need to go get some more money. It's really quite that simple. United Health is setting up for a swing trade. Hopefully it does a little sideways dance for a little while, but it's come down pretty far pretty fast. So, and look how low that RSI went. So as long as it doesn't shoot up real fast, we'll have opportunity here. I'll be looking for that one. And that's it. So kind of a cool day. You can hopefully see how all the strategies work together, because most people on a simple level say, well, why don't I just pick the best strategy and just do that one? It's because they all don't work at the same time the best. So I've got multiple strategies that work in a variety of market conditions, and every player on the team plays their part, and we're pulling in tons of cash even on a down day. The market does not have to go up for you to make money. Peace.